My name is Robert, and the skill I chose for the Metaskill challenge was gymnastics. For the past 12 weeks, I've spent about 5.5 hours each week in the gym, totaling 50 hours of work. And as you can see, I have failed tremendously. I want to start with why I chose gymnastics. My best friend in high school, Asher Wakirka, was a level 10 gymnast who placed second at nationals in 2023. He was my inspiration for starting, and he's the one who motivated me to start gymnastics. Gymnastics has been one of the hardest things I've ever done because it's not just a physical challenge, it's a mental and emotional one, too. My process for learning and growth had to adapt to improve. I started my gymnastics journey on the floor. The first few skills I learned were round off, back tuck, round off into back tuck, and finally, the back handspring. I learned a back tuck on my first day, and it felt amazing, but it took me weeks to learn the back handspring. My learning process had a problem. Every time I tried to do the back handspring, I kept jumping up initially like I was doing the back tuck. I was just throwing myself at it and hoped it worked. I was afraid of jumping backward and trusting that my hands would hit the floor before my head did. I had to analyze what I was doing, and fortunately, videos were a great way to see exactly where I was going wrong. I found I wasn't falling back enough, and like the back tuck, I was going up instead of back. To fix this, I spent hours just practicing falling back into the pit to build the skill. It took a while, but I finally got it consistently on the floor, and I'm now looking at landing this, a half back tuck on the floor. Moving to rings and parallel bars, or P-bars, I started with doing swings. For rings, I've been able to accomplish good swings, the false grip, pretty long handstands, although not always perfect, and the ring muscle-up. Currently, I'm working on getting down the technique for a back uprise. On P-bars, I mainly practice swings and holding a handstand as long as I could. This is where I have had to and continue to implement the 80-20 rule. I realized that the 20% I needed to get 80% of the results was working on core stability and balance. This meant balance drills like handstands, V-ups, and rope climbs were and are crucial to improving. I do these even when I'm not practicing gymnastics in my dorm with my parallettes, whenever I have free time. The biggest challenge I faced was pommel horse. I've been trying to learn a circle since day one, which is one full rotation on the mushroom. It looks simple, but it is deceptively difficult and can take months to years for even the best gymnast to nail. I've been working at it for weeks now, and I feel pretty close to getting a circle, but I haven't gotten there yet. This is both physically hard and emotionally frustrating because I was making zero progress. I've had to learn to just keep practicing and, importantly, to ask for help with my technique. And every day I feel like I'm improving and getting closer to getting a circle. This idea has also applied to the high bar, where all I could do was swing, practicing the hollow arch method to get bigger swings. At this point, I've done hundreds of reps just to get to the point of trying a giant and somewhat succeeding here, which I was absolutely ecstatic about, and this has been my favorite achievement so far. Overall, I'm 100% intending to keep practicing and being a part of the gymnastics club. This 20-hour challenge that turned into 50 hours was special to me not only because I got to learn new skills, but also because it's my way of connecting with my best friend from high school, stepping into his shoes, and honoring him in my own way. While learning new skills was fun, the people I met doing gymnastics were even better. Thank you.
It just went straight back.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I stuck it though.
You did stick it. Oh yeah, Julia, go, my bad.